They're free. And how much vodka is in each one? Oh, man. Terry's got fresh squeezed lemonade, folks, right over here, if that's what you're into. I can take a question now if anybody else wants to ask one, because I need a couple minutes to cook these.
Over here.
Over here, over here. Hello.
Hi, Ted. You're awesome, by the way.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. You're awesome, too. Nice gold lame fanny pack.
I'm trying to bring it back, you know what I mean?
Bringing back the fanny pack. All right.
Anyways.
Never call it a fanny pack in England. Because in England, the word fanny means something else. And it's even naughtier than what we mean when we say fanny. Yes, I'm not kidding about that.
If they asked you to compete in Iron Chef, would you do it? Why or what?
No. Iron Chef is serious business, man. I mean, you know, those guys are at the top of their game. And I'm not a restaurant chef, so I would be a quivering lump of misery. But at the same time, yeah, no, absolutely not. No, you know, Bobby Flay, last season we shot in October. They shoot the whole season in a month, 2 shows a day. It takes about 5 hours to go through to get the show done. Bobby Flay did 9 of them, 9 battles in a month.
Wow. Of the Iron Chefs, if you had to eat any of their food, who would you pick?
Is Kat still here? You know, I mean, I know this sounds like political bullshit, and it is, but they're all such great chefs that, I mean, it's an honor to eat any of them.
Hey, I'm watching a chef right now. Can I call you later?
They're different. Their styles are so different.
I'm watching someone cook food right now. Can I call you later?
Mario. Who doesn't love Mario Batali? I mean...
Yeah.
Speaking of eating with chefs, I was fortunate to be allowed to help roast Mario Batali, not literally, recently for charity, and I said, I think one joke that I wrote myself that I was kind of proud of was I said, Mario has a reputation for partying, staying out all night. He loves rock and roll. He's friends with Michael Stipe from REM, and but mainly the partying angle. So I said, you know, with all the beer that Mario has consumed and all the massages from those Swedish hookers, he's basically a Kobe human. That went over well. That went over well. Mario is a wonderful guy. Wonderful guy. If you're ever in New York, go to the Spotted Pig, the gastropub that Mario has some interest in, and it's owned by a guy named Ken Friedman, and you got to go early because, like this Mozza place here, it's very popular and they don't take reservations, but it's a lot of fun. And last time I was there, I actually met Michael Stipe, and I think I'm elderly now, so I go to bed too early. But later that night, Bono dropped in. It's fun. It's a fun. Any excuse to go to the West Village.
Hello, Ted.
What?
Right here.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I'm just wondering what type of drink would you suggest with that lamb hamburger?
I'm sorry. What type of what?
Of drink would you suggest?
Oh, what type of drink would I have with this lamb? Well, one wine that's really great with lamb generally is Cabernet Franc, which is a varietal that's kind of overlooked. It's a big, delicious, chewy red, a little lower in tannin maybe than a Cabernet Sauvignon, but you can certainly find it. Cabernet Franc, it's a great grape. If you like reds, you might give it a shot because it's a nice change-up. Or just because it's burgers, I mean, a nice hearty beer is always a good option. I like California's very own Sierra Nevada Pale Ale a lot. It's delicious, delicious beer. Yes?
Do you ever have a really bad cooking disaster?
You're the second person today to ask me if I've had a really bad cooking disaster. Yeah. Now, why should I tell you? Sometimes I think that, well, you know, one of the messages that we've always tried to send from Queer Eye to, I like to demystify food and try to encourage people to try wine and try new things. And so I like to say that, especially if you say you're cooking for a date or you're cooking for your friends, what's important is that you try and that you give it a shot. And it's that generosity of, you know, feeding people. It says love. Eat well, maybe not if they get food poisoning. So you want to be safe, even if it isn't delicious. At least, you know, wash your hands, that kind of thing. When I was early on in cooking, I once had the brilliant idea of buying beef tenderloin, which is very expensive, and marinating it in something acidic. which you don't need to do to beef tenderloin ever, and which will, because it's kind of a delicate beef, after I grilled it, it basically was the consistency of mashed potatoes, which is really not what you want with a food product that costs $20 a pound. Now, my friend Liz Holland, who is the best dinner guest in the world, because even though she's very, very slender, she eats every single thing on the plate, whether it's good or bad. She's a woman of large appetites, and I think women who eat are sexy. I hope all of you women do eat.
Yeah.
So, girls who